Hello, and welcome to the first ever Wolf Heat. Today, I'm Hayden Edwards, and as our first guest, we have Coach Fullerton. So I guess let's get started on our first wing.
First wing. All right, this one we go with first.
Doo-doo green color.
Doo-doo green. All right. We'll go with the garbage first. We're just gonna do a line first.
Yeah.
All right. Woo. Bring on the tears.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, bon appetit. Think and sink.
Well, it's easy. Okay, so first question. So since you're a coach, what do you hope to see from the football season this week?
Well, I just hope to see that our seniors step up and be leaders. We had a really good bunch last year that kind of showed these juniors how to lead and the right way to lead, and not only out on the field but in our locker room and in the hallway. So hopefully that carries on more than anything, and just hopefully having a successful season, as in winning a couple games, of course, but also teaching these guys how to go through life and handle life situations better.
Very cool. Okay. So, yeah, I guess we start with the second one.
Grab another wing here. Are we cleaning the wings? Are we cleaning the whole wing? What are we going for here? What's our goal?
Just try not to die, I guess.
Yeah, all right. Somebody in here better be trained in CPR.
Yeah.
Might have been too much.
Might have been too much hot
there.
sauce on a hot sauce show.
You got a little bit more here. I'll join you. I'll join you because you got a lot on there. I won't let you go through this journey alone,
Can't
brother.
let the viewers down. Okay.
Okay, show us the camera. Lots of sauce. All right, let's go.
Oh, that tastes horrible.
That one's a little bit warmer. Not bad though.
Okay, well, what made you want to become a history teacher?
Honestly, that's a pretty hard question. I can't really say what made me want to become a history teacher. At first, when I went to school to be a criminal justice major because I thought it'd be cool to be like one of the guys on Cops or Live PD and chase people down. I kind of wanted that to be my life, but after going through the program and seeing how you have to really look at kind of like almost the bad in society all the time, and that's not necessarily something I want to do. I'm not saying that all police officers do that. I just didn't want that to be my life, so I ended up changing my major to like nursing and then to history in the end. So I've actually changed my major about 3 times, but I guess history is kind of like something you always pay attention to. You always know, you always want to learn more about, and just I had really good history teachers in high school that I really looked up to, and seeing how they enjoyed their job and how they told their history more like stories and less like history. You're not necessarily learning dates, you're learning the why of history. Kind of got me more interested in it.
Oh, that's very understandable, I guess.
Feeling it a little bit now? Feeling the heat a little bit?
All
Alright, me too. All right.
My nose is starting to get a little snotty, I guess.
Nice.
That's the right
That
word.
makes me want to eat another wing right there.
All right. Well, this one's not
We
even.
gotta open that one up.
My hands might be too greasy for this.
We can edit tears out of this, right? We can edit tears.
Can we? Yeah. Yes.
Yes, okay, thank you. No,
We can edit tears.
edit them out.
Yes.
Technical malfunctions here.
God dang it. How could they not be prepared for this?
Might just use the old teeth there.
That's a good idea.
Shank it with your teeth there. Yeah.
Well, this is a great first episode.
Yeah, hey, we're working through it.
Oh, there we go.
Pilot show. Maybe we'll get renewed.
If you want to do the first dab.
Woo. All right. Let's go a little bit more in with this one. We might as well give the people what they want here.
Oh, very nice.
Right?
Guzzle this down.
You went a little bit harder in the paint than I did. I'm not gonna go there with you you on that one.
Okay, I don't. If I die, I mean.
Decisions were made today.
Right, if I die, I die.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, here we go. That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Does it hurt? Yes. But is it pretty good? Yep.
It hurts so good. Okay, now. So, each year, I remember we, in freshman class, we always do these end of the year presentations. So what would you say was the best one you ever heard?
I don't know. I've had some pretty crazy last year presentations. The presentations are very important to me because I feel like that's a skill you have to have in life, is being able to get up in front of people and talk. Not really answer your question, I'm just going off on a tangent right here. But getting in front of people, if you want to be a manager one day, if you want to be a boss one day, you have to be able to talk to a room full of people and be very controlled with your speaking, as I roll on myself. But probably one of the crazier ones that I've ever had is I actually had a student do one over Tupac and Biggie Smalls, and he did it more of how the rap game from the East and West Coast affected government policies in the future. So how he tied that all together and made that work within the confines of my instructions was pretty awesome, seeing how creative he was with it. Really, there's been some over the Tulsa massacre. I've had things all over the place. Carrie Underwood, which was, at first you think, man, a whole 5-minute speech about Carrie Underwood is going to be rough. But the way in which people got up there and they were creative with their speeches and the way they talked to people is pretty awesome. Seeing how we go throughout the year, starting with the presentation over just what are the amendments to having you get up there by yourself in front of a room of your peers and having to talk for 5 or 6 minutes. Pretty cool.
Yeah, sounds pretty nice. Okay. Try not to cry here.
Okay. Watch your fingers. I remember that.
Oh yes, I don't want to close my eyes.
Yeah, be a pirate forever.
That doesn't sound too bad.
You're okay. All right.
Yeah, just inhale.
2 more. We got it.
This is easy.
This one now.
Yeah.
This is where we're at. Got some habanero in this one.
Great.
Why did I sign up?
Oh, at least you got to sign up. I was forcing in this. Oh, that's a chunky.
This one looks a little bit thicker. I'm looking forward to this pain here. We're on this journey together. We're going to make it. We're in it together. We got it. Just take a breath and we'll cry together. You can cry on my shoulder, I'll cry on yours. All right? We'll be all right.
Can't wait.
Here we go. That one's there. Kind of sweet. Kind of smoky.
That is a taste. Oh my god.
I really can't taste much now. My mouth's kind of going numb a little bit.
Yeah.
But except for the pain part.
I lost all feeling in my tongue, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ooh, that one picked it up a notch right there.
Okay.
All right.
Now, I want to ask, where'd you go to college?
I went to East Central for a couple years, longer than the 4-year period. Like I said, I changed my major several times. I dropped out for about a year and was working a couple jobs and had a bunch of guys who really supported me in college and were like, hey, you need to come back. And I was like, hey, you guys are right. So went back and finished up there. And East Central was an easy choice for me. A lot of my friends went there. College wasn't really a thing that I had really wanted to do, but I felt like with a lot of my friends being there, a lot of guys that I considered my family, that support system would help me through college, and in fact it did, especially later on. I kind of need those guys right now. I need a support system right now. You're my support system
Yeah,
right now. Right? Yeah, okay, all
we
right.
both need a lot of support right
I
now.
think I got tears coming out. And on the camera right there.
Oh, baby, I'm gonna get Oscars for this, baby.
All right,
I better get something good.
last one. At the end of our journey here, we're gonna go all in here. I'm gonna go on heavy here.
Can't disappoint. Let's drown this bad boy.
Yes. 911 on call is the question.
Okay.
got it, Hayden.
Okay.
On this journey together.
Now, for this question, I reckon we go back to your childhood and back to your high school days. So,
Yes.
since you're a coach, I'd expect that you played football or something in high school. So,
A little bit.
what did you play? How do you
Let's,
think you did?
Let me go.
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
forgot.
thing first.
Of course.
Dink, and sink here.
My brain didn't want to do it.
That's good though. That's a good pain, right?
It's
It's
good.
like eating fire ants, right?
It hurts so good. What can I say?
In school, I did a little bit of everything. Track for 4 years, football for 4 years, powerlifting for 4 years, and then I golfed 1 year just to get the golf emblem on my Letterman. That's really all I did in high school in regards to sports. And just to bounce off of that question, I went to high school here. I'm an alumni from here, so getting a chance to come back and help this school, and I don't know if I help the school, I probably don't, but coming back to the school and just seeing the teachers that are still here that I looked up to and getting to work with them now has really been awesome. Getting to see them from the student side and from the professional side. The same with the coaches. A lot of the coaches that were here that coached me have also mentored me in this new profession that I'm going through life, and they're also kind of helping me with a lot of my life decisions now. So it's a pretty cool transition from going from being their student to being one of their peers, and then not only that, but them still helping me through life. I think Davis is a special place. That's why I wanted to come back here and work here, and just be with these people who help really make me who I am. So, we're good.
I wasn't joking on my own saliva.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
I'm CPR certified. We're ready.
I don't think we need to go there.
On the outside.
Alright. Well, I say that was a pretty good first episode. It was a pleasure to get to interview you.
You too, hey, that was awesome.
So, thanks everybody for tuning in.